Hi, hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Devin if you are new here, and I am so excited that you have decided to join us. I hope that you've been having a good day or night or whenever you may be watching this, and if not, I hope that I can make your day better. So today we're of course doing, as you can see in the title, what I eat in a week, which is just going to be 5 days. It's going to be like a regular school week because I don't have willpower to film what I eat in an actual entire week, so I'm sorry, but I hope this will suffice. I hope that this gives you tips and tricks on what you can do while you're cooking in the kitchen, or it can inspire you to make something new, or you want to try one of my recipes. I hope that you do not take this for what you need to be eating, but rather what other people may be eating, and you can kind of take a few things out of my diet and implement it into yours, and if that works for you, that's great, and if it doesn't, that's also great. I just want to maybe serve a little disclaimer that every day I do take different supplements because I am on a vegan diet, so it is a little bit harder for me to find certain things in other things, if that makes sense. It doesn't at all, but everybody should probably be taking a vitamin, but if you do not, make sure you consult your doctor before you do anything. I have a Care Up package. It is back. Where is it? It's back there, if you can see it right there, which inside of it I have a B12, vitamin D, probiotic, and cranberry. And I recently added in iron because I get really lightheaded and it's not a fun time, so I'm thinking that maybe my iron may have something to do with that. I also want to add that throughout the weeks I did eat a bunch of snacks, but I did not film them, so don't think that I don't eat snacks. I do. And also note that on Friday I was getting pictures taken, so I didn't really eat a whole lot because I didn't want to be I didn't want to be bloated and gross for them, and I also just was kind of nervous, so I don't eat a lot when I'm nervous. So just take those different points into consideration while watching. Okay, so to start out, we have Monday. Okay, Monday for breakfast, I had a berry smoothie, which included strawberries, mango, blueberries, and banana. And alongside of that, I always blend my smoothies up with orange juice, so that was of course in there as well. And I also had toast on the side, which was Trader Joe's Rustico bread, Nutriva, and peanut butter on top of it. Nutriva is like Nutella, but it just is dairy-free, and it tastes better in my opinion. So for lunch, I had leftover barbecue cauliflower wings, which are so good. They look very bland. I promise I did season them, and I also added a ton of barbecue sauce on them. And along with that, I had french fries, which were left over from somebody's dinner the night before, but they were also really good. For dinner, I just had a pretzel bagel with mustard and also a vanilla chai tea latte with oat milk from, the chai tea latte was from Dunkin', but the pretzel bagel was actually from Trader Joe's as well. On Tuesday for breakfast, I had the same toast from the night before, which is Trader Joe's Rustico bread with Nutriva and peanut butter on top of it. For lunch that day, I had a smoothie bowl, which was a pitaya base. This is from Pliables, so I had a pitaya base, which is like dragon fruit, and then I added goji berries, banana, almond butter, and granola on top. For dinner, I had a simple salad, which was just a spinach mix, a spinach blend with banana peppers, tortilla strips, avocado, olives, and roasted broccoli on top. And I think I had balsamic vinaigrette. Wednesday! For Wednesday, my breakfast was just pancakes, and I was feeling lazy, so I just made a quick Bisquick batter. and added in chocolate chips on top of that. And then to fry it up, I just used butter on the bottom and cooked them like that. I was still hungry a little bit later, so I just had some hash browns, which were from like the brand Ore-Ida, I believe, and they were like in like the crowns, so they were just, you know, crowns. I don't know, they look like Chick-fil-A's hash browns. So for dinner, I just had something very simple, which is something that I love to eat, something simple and easy, and this is a reoccurring dinner for sure. It was just rice, which is white rice. It was left over. I always season my rice with bouillon cubes just so it has a little bit more flavor. I made smashed potatoes, which I will have a video coming soon for, so stay tuned for that. But for the simple recipe here, I just have salted boiling water. You want it to be boiling before you add in potatoes. I used 5 potatoes. You can use more. It's just how many I used. I also used the baby tomatoes, and I think they were white potatoes. So. And then I heated up about 2 tablespoons of olive oil in like a little pan and fried 2 garlic cloves in that, so that way it was kind of like infused with garlic, if that makes sense. When it was finished and like kind of like popping, because I don't do frying foods, I removed it from the heat and then added in parsley, paprika, and garlic powder. And when your potatoes are done, you kind of just mix them in that little bit of oil, and then you can place them on your pan, your baking sheet, and just smash them down with the bottom of a cup and just dust some more of that oil mixture on top of them, so that way they get really flavorful. These go in the oven at 400 degrees for 20 minutes, and then you pop them in the air fryer for 15 minutes on 375, so they get extra crunchy. That's not a word. For vegetables, I made Brussels sprouts, broccoli, and cauliflower, and I just doused these in olive oil, paprika, vegan chickenless seasoned salt, which you can also just use plain seasoned salt, garlic powder, and onion powder. Now for these, I put them in the oven at 350 for 20 minutes, and once they were done, I put the potatoes in, and once the potatoes finished, I put my vegetables back in for another 20 minutes at 350. For the mushrooms, I just put olive oil in a pan, and once that heated up and was able to swirl around, I added in about 4 mushrooms. These were huge, so I don't really know what that would be in like normal terms, but they were pretty big. And then on top of that, I added Lowry seasoned salt and Old Bay, because that makes your mushrooms taste so good. Yummy! That was just on fire, so I'm kind of scared to touch the pan. On the side, I was feeling a little bit of garlic bread, so that's what I made with some Trader Joe's sourdough, vegan butter, garlic salt, and garlic powder on top of it. Thursday! I don't know why I keep singing, but I'm kind of having fun with it. So for breakfast, I just had an iced coffee, which is just basic black brewed coffee with some oat milk and vanilla syrup. I leave my brewed coffee in the refrigerator overnight, and that makes it nice and cold in the morning, so it doesn't like melt your ice. For lunch, I had a bean chili, which my mom made. I don't know the recipe for it, but I can try to get it from her and then link it down in the description below, as well as all the other recipes will be down there as well. For dinner, I had some pasta because I love pasta. Boiled salt water, and then when it boils, you just put your pasta in. That's pretty simple. For my add-ins, I just had some olive oil that I heated up until it was able to swirl around, and then added in about a 1/4 cup of onions, if that. Once those were kind of soft, I added in about 2 mushrooms, and about 2 minutes later, I just added in some garlic, about 2 cloves, if that. I love garlic, so it doesn't really make a difference how much there is to me. I also made some broccoli to go in, which is just 2 handfuls of broccoli with about a tablespoon of water until it like steams it almost, because I heard that when you boil it you lose a lot of nutrients inside of it, which I did not want, so did not do that. For my sauce, I just had about a 1/2 can of tomato paste and added in a 1/2 of my pasta water. I don't know what the exact measurements are, but it's just until it kind of creates like a thicker sauce. I like my sauce thicker. You can use thin. It's all up to your preference. I also added in oregano and salt and pepper, and added on salt and pepper on top as well, so it looked kind of pretty. It's Friday. Happy Friday. Okay, I'm sorry for that one. Very sorry for that one. For breakfast, I had baked oats, which was in my last video, what I eat in a week of breakfasts. So you can go there to get the recipe, or you can go in you can go there to get the recipe, or you can look in the description box. It will be there as well.
Improvise my outfit, everybody bout it. I look like no effort, you say whatever. Improvise my outfit, everybody bout it. I look like no effort, you say whatever.
Only stepping on the scene if my trucks is broken in. I can't help it if your eyes isn't opening, but there's a fine line between following and following your dreams. The sunshine is what it's soaking in. I don't mean to pose by where you're posing in front of a wall for photo later posted in. Take a long time to think of a caption for, and that caption isn't even original. Need to take a moment, ask yourself, what am I actually doing with my time on this?
For lunch on Friday, or this was actually dinner because I ate dinner after I got my pictures taken. So if you were paying attention earlier, you saw that I had just some toast with Nutriba and peanut butter on top of it. I had that again on Friday, and I just smashed it together to make it a sandwich. Okay. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope that you enjoyed, and if you did not, don't worry, there's more coming, and hopefully you will enjoy those a little bit more. If you are not already subscribed, make sure to do so, and like this video, and comment below any ideas that you may have or things you want me to try out next, because I'm always open to something new. That's it. I hope you have a great day, and I hope that this day, or this video, could have made you feel a little bit better in your own skin. So that's all that I have for today. Bye.
'Cause I don't wanna be associated with a nice